Hello everyone and welcome into yet another live stream. Give me a second just and I am ready to go. And go. So, today, we do a different stream. It's the science and technology stream today and I feel like it's gonna be a decent one. A rather decent one. Not gonna lie, I'm kinda happy with this one. So here's the idea. Let's add streams. There we go. Here is the idea. I know you can't see anything, but don't worry, I have nothing open either way, so it should be fine. And it's 118th day. Yeah, I had to just, prepare everything for the stream. Make it help review. What do you mean? Wait. How am I helping you? What? Oh, because it's the science stream. Oh, it's the science stream, so I can. There we go. It's the science stream, so I can put you to sleep. I get it. All right. End screen name. There we go. So today, 30 seconds. Oh, you were quick. No, that was I was not expecting that. Today, what we will be doing is we will be doing some electric stuff. Love the background. Thank you. I'm really happy with this one. I don't think when it comes to the other backgrounds, they were all temporary, but this one, I like it too. Today, I would like to do some electrical stuff because I haven't really done anything with electricity, and today I would like to end the live stream with this, which is a rather simple battery charger circuit. I'll tell you again. Don't worry. Don't worry. This stream is boring anyway. So if that would help you, you're really not missing out on anything. Hi, the Devta. Yeah, today I'll try to end the stream with this circuit. But what do I mean by with this circuit? Because the circuit is already here, right? Okay, that's the end of the stream. Thank you for watching, and no. I will try to end this with this circuit because I'll try to end it with explaining exactly what the circuit is. Because so far, yeah, I know kind of what those things do, right? These are resistors, diodes, the switch. Everything is simple, but there is a difference between knowing and understanding. And today I'll try to understand things. So first, let me tell you what is the pickle when it comes to electricity. What's easy and what's the pickle? Well, here's the thing. In theory, electricity is easy in general. You have a battery, right? Which I am a source of power. I'm pretty certain source of power is different. I'm already bad. Well, you have some sort of source of power. I have no idea what's the symbol for that. Then it goes through the resistor, for example. It goes through a diode. Right. And goes back. Now, diode allows the current to only pass one way. Unless I really hope I'm doing it correctly. It's black. Fine. And the resistor has some sort of resistance, right? Some number of ohms. Well, and here's the thing. In theory, it's very simple because you can calculate everything. There is this triangle Ohm's law, I'm pretty certain. Ohm's law. And everything is, there we go. Voltage is equal to current times resistance. And everything is nice and simple until you realize that Lord above obviously doesn't want us to have fun that easily, and that this circuit with two resistors, let's call them R1 and R2, with some voltage, and this would be the output voltage, is not equal to this circuit. R1, R2, this would be input voltage, and over here we have voltage output, but prim, for example, something like that. These are not equal. Because over here, I'm pretty certain the resistance just adds, if I'm not mistaken, and over here, it's a mess. And so that's the issue. That's the entire issue with doing electric stuff. And that's calculate. first you have to find the equation in order to solve it. Solving the equation is the easy part, finding the equation is the difficult one. So, I got myself some more milk. I finally don't have to drink espressos. Oh, yeah, it's delicious. All right. So I feel like we should start the basic. I won't be working in paint today because we need precision, and some people might hate me for it, but for precision I will use Blender. Listen, I am over here. I don't need anything special. Well, I don't need the program that would automatically calculate the circuit for me. I don't need a program that would 3D print it for me. I don't need anything like that. I just need something that for drawing. And it just so happens that when it comes to Blender, it is the easiest one to customize. I have the entire Adobe Creative Cloud, but there isn't a single thing there in which I can work this fast. The second best, yeah, we all have our to go to programs, exactly. The second best for me would be Illustrator, but Illustrator is just slower than Adobe. Oh yeah, yours is Illustrator, exactly. Illustrator is just a bit slower than Adobe because there are less procedural things. And so over here it would be easy for me to do all the procedural things to create circuits really quick. First, well, I should probably save. Let's come out. That's the outro to the video. Video which is going up in 10 hours. I know it took me so long to add to, do 12 minus 2. Wow, this will be a great stream. Alright. Projects, might as well. I have quite a few projects. Let's call it circuits. And over here, circuits. Circuit 1. How about that? Or circuit 0, actually. Because we are starting with the very basics. Still playing Civilization 6 tutorial. Yeah, as I said, there's a lot of, The thing is, if I... Actually, no, I shouldn't give you any advice when it comes to Civilizations. I don't know the game well enough. I shouldn't. Alright. I have like 100 to 200 hours and I still suck, so I shouldn't. Alright, so this. What are we doing here? Well... First circuit we should try is the very simple power source. Well, actually, you know what? Let me first check. Circuit notation. Yes, circuit symbols. Oh, I am so thank you, internet. So glad I found that. Okay, these are the symbols. That's not what I. Okay, that's useless. No, there's a why the logic gates here. DC voltage source is this way. Yeah, I knew it was something different from. Yep, obviously. AC voltage source. I've never seen a circuit. This is for the better circuits because usually if someone is new to this like me, and working with AC is not the best idea out there. All right. Oh, this even explains everything. Oh, I love the internet. Oh, there's a difference for a cell and a battery. There's so much to learn. Alright, let's do a first sort of circuit, which will be very simple, obviously. First, start playing ground, there we go. And now new collection, let it be parts. And new collection, but cell actually, technically. It's good to learn stuff correctly right away, I suppose. And first, obviously, we'll do our... Let me move my coffee cup. Oh, I should start some music. That is true. I was actually wondering, today, I feel like today we are doing a good enough stream. I might actually play some Stupendium. But without need... Is it Stupendium... What's it called? Well, I know on Spotify there's Stupendium music only, because my Spotify sometimes plays it. Yeah! Okay. Stipendium instrumentals. There we go. Oh, some Milk Lemonade, chairman of the board. Those are some. Couple of lessons. Oh, right, fine. Oh, this playlist is missing. Couple of them. Instrumental stipendium. Okay, this one has only 11 songs. Also missing a lot. Ah, no, that's just no. Okay, fine. The first one then. It should be just barely hearable. Okay, music by Stipendium. I should add in the description. Music by Stipendium. Christmas in the Backrooms. We are starting off very solid already. Alright, so first of all we'll cut this into, there we go. Now just through the thing, this, yep. Now if you wouldn't mind, I'll just do this, and then this. Actually, you know what, but it should be a bit more slim. There we go, we have our first part. So, yeah, these will be just icons. I'll just use the curve to connect them. I won't be doing much modeling today. Yeah, that's good enough. Resist. Alright. And diode, which is empty actually. Okay. Convenient to know. Now this over here. Pizza of the Action, I'm pretty certain that's the song by The Whoosh. No, Slide into the Void. You hear our words, but you forget, put your fingers to the surface of the wet, wait in the stands. Is it? No. No, it's Piece of the Action, yes. It's Piece of the Action, okay. I am big fan. Diode. I am a big fan of Stoops. Obviously it's Piece of the Action. So you might and you party and let you do. Okay, I should focus on this. Diode is very important because it's asymmetrical. That's what's so important about it. It has to be asymmetrical. The doors are closed, but stay right and set. So on with the show, no so now. Now we should probably first of all this, obviously. Ah, Piece of the Action was in the instrumental only, huh? Now, obviously I screwed up. This one should be higher. I didn't rescale. There we go. Now we have all of these parts, and these are actually all we need for the first circuit, because I actually do want to try calculate some stuff. This is, well, for normal people this would be a warm-up. For me it's it's just the thing. Cell. Starting with cell. Also feel like I should give them different colors for the sake of, because I'm a 5-year-old. Cell. Cell means energy. It'll be yellow. It'll be emission. Yellow emission. There we go. Resistor is alright. And diode, which will be there we go. It's the first circuit. Now let's add the resistor. Over here. There we go. 90 over here. And just add the diode. It feels exciting learning something from scratch like that. Last time I had that was with quantum physics. It's very exciting. Alright. Piece of the action really is in the instrumental. I had no idea. Now, here's the question. I'm pretty certain I already did that wrong. I'm pretty certain cell is supposed to be 180. Alright. Here's the explanation. Combined form batteries, but positive and negative side, because I feel like that's pretty important. Because that's why I added the diode, to also note the direction of the current. Maybe I shouldn't use just images, I should just get the wiki page, because Wikipedia is great for this, obviously. That's ground. Okay. Out of the toy box. Now we're crawling out the toy box. That's the song about actually I don't remember the game, I remember the song. No. Capacitor, diodes. Okay, I feel like, yeah. Wait, sources, I missed that. Okay, that's the minus, that's the plus. Minus is shorter, plus is longer. That, I feel like that I should have picked up on this. This is a rather common theme. And the door stayed closed, and the door is soon. Okay, so so it was correct actually. Then, right? I am so unsure of this. A simple diode circuit. Well, this circuit does nothing. That's the idea for now. Until I learn a bit better, I'm doing the nothing doing circuits. It's the kind of pointless circuit that, you know. Extrude? No. Now we're crawling out the toy box. Alright. Oh yeah, I did this wrong. So it should be curve, circle to the left, like this, right? This, Bezier circle, extrude, or maybe don't extrude. Or maybe Bezier circle over here, actually. Yup. And now Alt S for some reason. There we go. Beautiful circle. Circuit, obviously is what I meant. There we go, we don't need this. Now, if I'm not mistaken and not an idiot, I am, okay, obviously I am, so let's try to unpack this. We have a plus, this is already the correct way, this is the plus, this is the minus, and the minus entire circuit should be working. Now, let's have fun with the math for the circuit, because I would rather try to not specify any values. I would rather work with constants because that's more general, which means we'll work with the voltage VI, which is the voltage input voltage. Then we will also have the resistance, which would be resistor 1. This is the resistance of our resistor. I should also add the resistance of the cable if the resistance of the cable, good enough. I should add the resistance of the cable if I was good, but I don't know. We'll have input current. I feel like I really shouldn't use paint for that. I don't know, seems a bit off. What can I use for live? Oh yeah, obviously. What can I use for live? If only there was something that I could use for live LaTeX. Right? If only there was something that I could use for live LaTeX rendering, then that would be so great. I'm such an idiot, obviously there's this. You come to life. Are we going to put math into blended? Wait, actually that's a good question. Edit, perfect, because I might. Oh, for a second I thought we were doing processor only. That would have been LaTeX. No, I won't. There is no add-on over here for LaTeX, and I don't feel like downloading something. Instead, I'll just do it over here. It's good enough. If anything, I can always rewriting this will not be hard. Insert equation. So our units, our constants, will have voltage input. We will have current input. We'll have resistance of the resistor number 1 and resistance of a cable. Now, if I'm not mistaken, for now, for a circuit that's this complex, which basically means lack of complexity, there are only 2 important things. Okay, so here are the things that we want to calculate. Output obviously will count as over here, so this will be, or actually, yeah. Oh, there is one more thing that we should add. That's a good. Ooh, that's a good thing. Ooh. Hey there, Lightnet. Okay, this is the song from Undertale. Yeah, Samsung. No wait. Hey there, could you? Yeah. Hey, look at me. Ah, no, I shouldn't. I should focus on this. So, is there something for it? Voltmeter, ammeter. All right, we'll just use a meter. We'll just use a circle. So, the goal for this, because I feel like I might have not explained it that well. Meter. Yeah, I'll call it a meter. That won't cause any confusion later on. The goal will be rather simple. We'll have a ball here. And we will try to calculate every single important thing at the place of the ball. go smooth. Didn't really work, but fine. Fine, let's do a mission for this, but let's do it as green. Also smaller if I could. There we go. So we are basically trying to calculate every single important thing at the point of our meter. So what voltage is going into it, what current. That's it, actually. Just voltage, what current. So here's the thing. The diode means nothing for now. The diode means nothing. What matters is the resistance of the resistor and the resistance of the cable. Now, because it's very straightforward, it's just going through the resistance and through the... Well, it's just going through the resistance. We can use the Ohm's law, which is voltage is equal to IR equal... I don't trust myself. I don't trust my memory. I should have trusted my memory. It is correct. So, this is the voltage going in, but also there is one more thing, very important. Energy lost with resistance. If you've seen my Make It Builds a Weapon episode 1 video, then you know about this. R times I squared? Yes, I'm pretty certain that's the one. Why is it the V? Why is it the V here? Why is the V here? That's actually... Okay, so P is equal to Ri squared, but we are trying to R times I squared. So this is the idea. This is the loss of power. Normally it has some additional things. It's normally energy. Energy is equal to this times time. But then you can, if you realize that power times time is equal to energy, you can divide both sides by time and then just get the thing. There we go. Are those everything that we need? Yes. And oh yeah, the last one too. There we go. This is everything that we need to calculate everything in our circuits. Well, everything that we need for this circuit. Because later on we'll have some weirder circuits and they will require some additional... It will be mostly putting resistors, different things. Wait, I don't know this one. I haven't really listened to the newest song, so maybe that's it. Which one is it? Oh, and to all good fright. Oh, yeah, okay. Alright. I lost it all to and to the all good fright. That's fair. Okay. Now, let's do it. So, here's the basic idea. So, output voltage. Output voltage of our circuit will be equal to what? Well, over here we know that it's I times R, so it's input I times R times the times the resistance of the resistor plus the resistance of the circuit or the cable, actually, the resistance of the cable, and minus the fraction, if I may. P divided P lost divided by... Ah, that's a good question, actually. Okay, we should calculate, actually, maybe the power that would be going there? No. Yes. Maybe? So, okay, this part, this calculates the theoretical voltage going to this point if no energy is lost. But energy is lost on the resistance, mostly. They are also mostly resistance, right? Diode might be losing some stuff too, but for now all we care about is resistance. So it's mostly lost on resistance, and because of that we have to subtract the voltage that we lost, well, energy that we lost on resistance, which is converted into power, which I'm not good with this. Alright, let's think. First, maybe let's try the equation for power for this. Okay, so power going to our circuit, right? Power going to our meter, so the output power, would be equal to the input power, right? The input power being... Maybe I should use capital V for this. This being the input power, the input voltage, obviously, I mean. Input voltage times the input current minus, and now the loss of our, loss of energy divided by time, which is the resistance of the circuit minus resistance of the resistor plus resistance of the cable or circuit, whatever, times the input current squared. I think this should be the equation for our power output. Now what this means is that right now we also know one more thing, which is that the power output, right, other meter, should be equal to voltage output times the current output, because this is the same equation. So now we know that voltage output times this should give us this in some way, shape or form. Okay. All right. So now let's create our dummy voltage and current output equations. It will be dummy because it will not these won't account for the energy loss. That's why they are dummy. It's power divided by, well, it's, wait, no, VIR, which means it's voltage divided by resistance. So fraction voltage divided by resistance. These are our dummy equations. Input voltage, obviously. If we multiply them together, obviously we just get input. Yeah, if we multiply them together, we get this, which is incorrect, because we also need this part. So now how are we going to do it? Well, lovely day for it. How do you do when we just have to pay for it out of the truth? No. It's We Happy Few song right now. It's Stupendium We Happy Few. It's a very good song. You're wrong. Now, it feels really weird to listen to the lyrics. Okay, if we multiply those two together, I should also add something like that's just without the energy loss. It would look like this, and in that case, the power output of the circuit, and this makes sense. If you think about it, it really does make sense. Power output would be equal to this, to voltage output times this, and if you take a look at that, then we multiply this by this division, and what we get is the voltage input times times the current input. And that really makes sense, because if you are not losing any power, then you get the exact same amount of power that you started with, right? It's very reasonable. But we also get this energy loss. And what's important is that this energy loss should change around our voltage and our current in some way. And that's what's important to discover for this. Please forgive my sense of humor. I'm a witty Derek. I'm sorry, it's just I love those funny. Okay, so I really want to figure it out for myself. I really don't want to Google it. It sounds like 37 minutes and I've done nothing. That's bad. Well, I have managed to lose 3 viewers in the last 5 minutes, which is impressive. Alright. Let's think through it logically. Oh wait, I can just transform this equation. Yes, I'm such an idiot. Okay, let's add some more equations over here, just to, because why not? The power, ground them into powder, to hit down for the round of rounders. Alright. These two equations are. Oh, that cleans. Oh, now there we go. That's way more convenient. Because now we can just calculate it very easily. So if this is our voltage output, right? This. Hey, does that work? I don't. Power divided by voltage, input voltage over here, would give us this minus this. I just feel like I genuinely should build the circuit in real life to check. I don't have my camera set up, but I might build this circuit. Wait, give me a second. Whoa. That's actually good. Okay, here's the thing. Today I just didn't want to do circuit building today in real life because, you know, it's a bit of a mess. So I wasn't prepared for this. All right, give me a second. But it might not be a bad idea. I mean, I do have a breadboard, a power source, a diode and a resistor, so might as well. What do you think, Terta? Should I? Shall I or shall I not? Yeah, alright. No, I just want to check if you're here. Because, yeah, I wouldn't blame you if you left. It's not that much of an interesting stream today. Oh, I have to be really careful this time. Camera is... It's a bit of an awkward angle, I'm not gonna lie. It's a really awkward angle. Yeah, it's a very much awkward angle. Oh, that's it. No, terrific. Okay. I can try this way. Oh yeah, okay. Let me just... Oh, this is very awkward. Okay, I feel like it's I will have a camera over my shoulder, which I am not entirely comfortable with, but oh well. You can figure it out. There we go. Now, what I have to do is plug in the mixer, which I have for this very task, and then just move it a bit so that it would walk correctly. Yes, I do. Much appreciated. You said reach for the medication. Just do. And we're almost there. Don't worry. Always remember, kids, it's better to prepare during the thing than before the thing. So me, there we go. Yeah, so the angle is bad, I should say, right away. The angle is bad. Oh well. Please walk, please walk, please walk. 4. No? Nothing? Really? Nothing? Black magic design, yes. Nothing? But how is it nothing? Should be something. You have your breadboard, alright. Okay, so we are measuring it as 2. That's great. That's actually smart, very smart, because the more people measure something, the more accurate it usually is, so that's good. Excuse me, can we please get this to walk? Okay, can you walk now, please, maybe, somehow? Alright, let me just unplug it and plug it back, that always works. Always gets it going, trust me. Just trust you me. And plug it back in and... Come on. I don't know which one is not detecting the other thing. Is it OBS or is it something else? I also don't know what's playing on Spotify. Give me a second. I don't know because I don't have my headphones on. All right. So, if it could really, I would be really happy if it could work. Deactivate and activate maybe. Oh, black screen. That's an improvement. That is an improvement. FTB is... Wait, what does FTB stand for? Feed the beast? No, wait, that's wrong. Wrong thing, make it. FTB. Not feed the beast. Black magic. Black magic. Fade to black. Oh, I don't want you to fade to black. There we go. Oh, yes, I'm good at this. Yes. There we go. Alright. Oh, I'm good at this. My desk is right now a mess of cables. But don't you worry. Oh, yeah. It's also very bright in my room. You don't see it because the ISO is a bit screwed up in the camera still. Alright. Let me fix it. ISO up. See? It's very bright. It is. Where should I put it? Tirta, you're the good person when it comes to graphical stuff and making things that are pretty and not hideous like mine. That is good. Yeah, okay, I trust you. So, here's the idea for a circuit. First of all, let's unplug everything we can. The Raspberry stays here because it's a pain to get in. Now, how are we going to do it? Well, a swell question. So here's the idea. First of all, this diode is not bright enough. This one is. Let's do it over here on the 25th. Now we'll have this over here. This on the other side. Very simple. It works. Magic, I know. Where you have it in the size. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback. I feel like I should have been prepared for this. I should have at least some sort of border around it. No. Okay. I'll figure out for next time. I really wasn't expecting us to do stuff with the circuit today, but I do. Retrospectively, it is a smart idea to do it. So, how are we going to measure how are we going to measure the voltage and current of this? That's a great question. I do know that we'll use this, that's certain, obvious, but how are we going to use this? Well, good question. Can I just do it like this? That would be so convenient if I could just. .2 direct current. 2.219. It is very stable. Wow. 2.219. Now. Okay, so it is inputting 3.3 volts. It says it right here. Over here. It says 3.3 volts. So that's our input. Very cool music. I feel like I should be showing something different for this. Okay. It is time. Where are you at? Yeah. Now that's my research music. So, when it comes to our stuff, we have our input voltage equal to 3.3 volts. How about our input current? Well, this will be a bit tougher to measure. This would be a bit tougher to measure, that is true. Can I just measure it like with this? If I take. Actually, I feel like I should glue these together. That's not a bad idea. Oh, wait. That is not a bad idea. Not at all. Okay, it's not a great idea either, but I mean, it's not a bad one. Alright. I'm sorry for the laugh, but in case someone hasn't realized yet, what I'm doing here is rather silly, so... I have some more cables. We'll use the orange ones for the measurement things. So, we'll have to glue these two together. We'll have to make them a bit more stable. Like this. They will have to be stable. Stabler, at least. May I mention that right now it's 2 AM. And this is just something that I'm doing at 2 AM. No, I messed up. I messed up already. Already messed up. Or maybe I haven't. Let's see if it works. Alright. Look at it. It's so... Okay. If I input this into the plus, right? Then if I take... if I input this to the minus, there we go. Then take the plus and measure it. What will I get? I get nothing. It tells me no, it's not working. Okay. Sure, I'm glad we cleared it up. Yeah. Oh boy, it's silly. Rather silly. Yeah, it wasn't touching it. Yeah, I said I messed up. I was correct. So, wait, can I just put it in there? Would that work? It's actually also a good question, because if that would work, then that's so much more convenient. If I just input like this. Wait, no, wrong side. This. Nah, would be too good to be true. It says 0, 0. I feel like I should put it over here, maybe. How do I... Yeah, the positioning of the camera is very awkward. Also, do you see it backwards or am I crazy? I feel like you see it backwards. There we go. That's a fix. Alright. Yeah. Okay, so now we can measure it like this. As you can see, it gives us a very stable 2.23. Very stable. I also have this resistor over here. Problem with it is that I have no idea how much it has. What's the resistance? Fortunately, if only we had some sort of device that could measure the resistance. Alright, let's start 600, let's see. Nothing? Really? Nothing, okay. It's probably higher. Oh no, wait, unless my entire thing... No, it's correct, that's resistance, voltage resistance, yes. This is for amperes and stuff. 6K, that's already too much. That's already too much, 6K. Yeah, we are not using this one. We are not using this one. I'm pretty certain this one is 100. I'm pretty certain this one's 100, so this one should be good. Alright, I'm just... If the camera falls, by the way, I am doomed for eternity, so I really have to be careful about that. Okay, let's check it. Please be 100, please be 100, please be 100. That was something. It's 100! Yes, it's 100. Okay, great. Which means that right now we can put the resistor before the diode, just like in our circuit. Let's input it over here. This one to the diode, this one back. There we go. Now what we can do is we can set up something to measure the voltage and the current, and for that I also have an idea actually. Tell me, my dear friends, oops, that's not what you were supposed to tell me. Tell me, my dear friends, do you know what that is? This right here. Yeah, you probably don't see it because it's very blurry. I'm guessing I cannot really see what you see. It's my OBS is too small to actually show me. So this, it's very blurry. You probably don't really realize, but by the shape, it is you still be able to realize this is a diode. But make it, isn't this a diode? This doesn't seem like the glowy thing. Yeah, it's not glowing because it's a different kind of diode. It works in the same way, except it doesn't glow. I'm pretty certain it's a diode. Let me Google to see. Diode. There we go, this! See? Cylindrical shape with two straightforward thingies. And it is used to just like this diode right here, this red glowing one, it is used for the exact same thing, which means letting current go only one way. And because of that, we can put it in and it shouldn't change anything. Actually, we already have it, I'm an idiot. But this one is glowing, which means this one is objectively losing more stuff. It's objectively losing more power and more energy, so instead we'll use this one. I feel like this one should lose more. Once again, it should, not will, because, you know, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't use this diode in general, actually. Well, it would be good for showing if the circuit's even working, but at the same time, this circuit is a bit too simple to fuck it up, so I might as well use this one. Alright, it's time to see. It is time to see. First, let's start the voltage. We are inputting 3.3 and getting 0.7. (0.718). That's the voltage output. So over here is what we'll use for the calculations. Over here is what we'll end up with, hopefully. Output voltage is 0.718. Now, let's check. So the resistance of our resistor, right, R1 is equal to 100 ohms. There we go. Now the resistance of our circuit, right, the general resistance, is equal to what? Well, in order to measure that, all we need to do is just get rid of the resistor, that's it. Just get rid of it. And actually it's not, yeah, I suppose it's not exactly, yeah. For now we'll just see if the resistance of the circuit matters in any way, shape, or form. If it will be less than 1 ohm, then we are rounding it down to 0, because it doesn't matter. 1 ohm is nothing. Yeah, it's nothing. Alright, so resistance of a circuit is just 0. Cool. Let's put our resistor back in. There we go. Not gonna lie, I like this actually. Okay. So now the resistance of our resistor is unmeasurable. That's bad. Oh, maybe because I was measuring correctly. What's the resistance of this cable? This red one. It should have some. It should have some decent resistance actually. Oh, it doesn't have an ending here. This cable should have some decent resistance because it's long and low quality. General idea of cables that they shouldn't have that much resistance, because if you want to increase the resistance, you should do it with resistors. They are more precise. Yeah, it has. I'm not touching it correctly. That's why it's so jumpy. I guess I won't measure that. I'm guessing 20 ohms. Elliot, go to fucking sleep. If you wait, do you have something important to do soon? Is it that why? Because that actually changes a couple of things. Using V4 voltage, yeah, I know U should be used and stuff like that, but yeah, I'm using V4 voltage. I know about the U thing. But I don't know if you knew that, but what the hell, that's American stuff. Yeah, that's the way I learned always. Because in Poland it's also U, but I always, whenever I was, studying this, I always saw D, so I'm using D. In Poland standard is also U. Yeah, the resistance is not important. Okay, so the resistance of the circuit will count as 0. Volt is equal to 100 V. I don't really find that weird because these have denotations. It's voltage input. Voltage input is equal to 3.3, right? Resistance. I'll try to sleep again. Good night, Elliot. Good night. Now it's time for the fun bit. Now we are doing amperes. Let's first try milliamperes, I'm guessing. For the input amperes over here, which will be also difficult to measure. We'll have to do it this way. It's fine. It's fine. Give me a second. It's fine. It's fine. No. It's fine. It's fine. You see, it is fine. Say hello to my little helper. His name is Bob. That's Bob. And Bob today will help me, and Bob will hold these cables for measuring purposes. Thank you, Bob. Sweet of you to drop in. All right. It says 0. How? In what world, in what existence is it 0? Oh, wait. Because I plugged it in wrong. That's why it says 0. Obviously. This is fine, but for amperes, and we are looking for milliamperes. Oh wait, isn't 1 supposed to be always in com? Was I measuring everything? Well, no, I was measuring ohms correctly, I know that. I feel like I'm too dumb to even use a multimeter. Am I still doing it incorrectly? I feel like 1 should be always in com. Am I really too dumb to use a multimeter? Shouldn't 1 be in com? Should be black be in com and red in one of these 3, depending on if you want to measure amperes, volts, ohms, or the milliamperes, microamperes. Oh wait, am I? No, this is direct. This is direct. Oh, alternating. Huh. Okay, so the red should be with the... Oh, because this is 600 milliamperes maximum, and this circuit definitely has more than 600, so I should be measuring like this. .24 amperes. Let's see how much sense that makes, because then 0.24. There we go, right? So I'm wrong. Yeah, 23, 24, 22, so 23. 23 is the average, right? 23. This is the input. Now let's see if that makes sense. How much power would we get out of it? Well, power input then would be 0.23 times 3.3, which is equal to calculator, because I don't trust myself with that. 3.3 times 0.23, which is 0.759 watts. Is that reasonable? Well, it might be. Let's measure voltage again. .3 volts as an input. Isn't that a bit bizarre when it says 3.3 over here? Isn't that a bit bizarre in my opinion? I mean it feels like we are a bit off with this, you know. 2.395. I feel like we are like a bit off, aren't we? Why is it? I don't understand. All right, let's do 2.395 times 0.23, and that gives us 0.55. 0.55. Okay, great. There we go. Huh, that's weird. Half a watt in this entire thing. It's not a lot, but it's not little. Some might call it just right. 3 bars. Alright. So now we got that out of the way. Our voltage output should be... Let me just... Bob, thank you for your help. You've been a real hero here. Now let me just get these over here. Like this. And now let's measure the output. Output voltage, which is 721, 720, 719. Yeah, okay, so it's 719. Good. So that much hasn't changed. Now let's measure the amperes, which should have gone down. Right? Or maybe they shouldn't have? No, wait. Shouldn't voltage go up here? Well, it should, but we are losing energy. So that would make sense so far. Wrong way, sorry about that. Yep, we are. Amperes went way down. 2.25, 22.5 milliamperes. Well, 0.022 amperes, which went way down actually. Really way down. Now, if we were using just the Ohm's law, then then that's a good question, because if we're using only Ohm's law, then we would get voltage equals to resistance times this, which would mean 0.23 times 100 will give us, well, 23 volts. But it's not that simple, because there's also energy loss, and because of that we are not getting 23 volts, only we are getting 0.719. We are getting less than we started with, and because of that we have to account for energy loss. How? Well, so glad no one asked. You have to subtract it, that's it. So the power output over here, power output will be equal to these two multiplied together. Yeah, technically it's a bit off when it comes to precision. We don't care. Because we are not nerds. Because we are cool. This would be what we get. So we lost a bit, actually. We lost a lot of watts. We lost 90%. Over 90%. Way over 90%. 10% is 55. We lost 97, 96% of what we started with, which, I mean, would make sense. Energy loss, power loss is equal to resistance times. So here's the thing. Power loss, power L, loss is equal to resistance 100 omega, there we go, capital omega, times this squared. Which is equal to, well, 0.23 times 0.23. This times 100, which is equal to what's this entire thing? Which is equal to this 5, well, this except times 10, that's times 100, 5.25 watts of loss. That is off. Oh, that is way off. Whoops. Houston, we fucked up. What went wrong? Did we get wrong? Shouldn't that be the power loss? It should. That means we got the initial power wrong, I suppose. Wait, so if we... That means we must have gotten initial power wrong. I mean, I don't really see any other way. So, this voltage, I get it. But it says 3.3 here, which already makes me suspicious. Alright. Bob, come back. We need you again. There we go. That's my Bob. Get over here. Bob is usually used for soldering stuff. That's what those are Bob's dreams. So one day we will achieve those dreams, Bob, don't worry. One day I'll do a soldering live stream with you. Wait, no, I was measuring it, I think, wrong. Right and left. Let's see. Well, if that isn't the most stable 2.395, then I don't know this. I mean, come on, look at that. That's so stable. That surely is... there's no way multimeter will be wrong and this stable. Okay. Then let's check amps. Come on. Have to check. The film distributor. Send it to the station. If that isn't the most stable 0.25, I don't know what it is. Oh wait, because that's... wait, that's intense. Let's call it in... let's try it mini. I'm curious. How many milliamp is that? No, it's 230 milliamps! Fuck! Really? Okay, 60. What does it actually change? 60. Will tell us. Will tell us too much. Also, I really love that. That just tells you which way the current is going. Oh wait, sorry. This over here. Just tells you that it's going the right way. As I assume so, it's a diode. Wait, what now? But... but... is it going to... wait... how? The diode was glowing! This one was glowing! How? What the fuck? What do you mean? Okay, so these are the wrong way, these two. This one's supposed to... okay, so the red one is supposed to be in COM. Got it, understood. The red one is in COM, and the red one to the plus, the black one to the minus. There we go, great. Is that what screwed me up? Maybe I was measuring amps the wrong way? I really shouldn't have. I really don't think it should have messed up the thing. No, right now it's just giving it as a minus. I don't get it. Oh no, it's beeping when it's the wrong way then. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Actually does. So here's the thing. Our circuit is losing 5 watts somewhere. I'm guessing it's losing it over here somehow. I have no idea how. But I'm kind of, that's the only option in it. We could measure the resistance of the diode, I suppose. That could give us something. What's the resistance of the diode? Let's check. Well, in theory it's insignificant, so yeah. Great. I don't fucking get it. I'm sorry, I just... what? It don't add up. It don't be adding up. We are losing 5.21 watts when we are starting with half a watt. No. I know. I just do not know. Yeah, but maybe you Turfta can tell me what's going on. I feel like because for me it apparently I am I just don't get it. I just don't get it. This is the energy loss. I know what I'm doing wrong. What are we measuring? Well, okay, if you could tell me the input voltage, the energies from, yes, the energy loss from the resistor. If you could tell me on your breadboard the input voltage and, amperage, and the output voltage and amperage, that's all I need if you are using a 100 ohm resistor. Is there something wrong with my setup? Maybe. Maybe there is. There probably is. Okay, Bob is getting tired. Let me just... And this will be... I don't want to call Maurice. That seems... No, I won't do that to them. 3v3 power supply? That, yes. Yeah, might be 3v3. Well, 2.395. 2.395 and 0.2. Wait, I know what I fucked up. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I think I know. Wait, am I really such an idiot? Oh, I'm so dumb and thick. My goodness. And the bad way, not this. No. The thick as in dumb way. Mate, it's no amperes, milliamperes, if you would mind. This one. Never mind, damn it. Oh, I had. Nah, never mind. I didn't mess up. Yup, free power supply. Yeah, that's. I just don't. What's wrong here? I don't get it. Where you measuring the amperage? Right after the resistor. Oh no, wait, the amperage. The amperage just on the power supply alone. How is the resistor hooked up? I have plus cable to resistor, resistor to the diode, diode to the cable, cable to the minus. That's the... It's actually this, exactly. So we have supply to this. Over here there's no cable though. This is directly connected. So like... So it's... This. This is the circuit. This right here. No, not the, but the diode without flashing without light. That's what I'm doing here. It's just, diode. Like this one. The dim diode. That's what I'm using. Oh, I'm sorry, Bob. I didn't realize you were still holding it. Ah, there we go. Thank you, Bob. Yep. I hope you can grab a drink or something, Bob. No, okay, never mind. in the meantime, what we can do is we can go online and look up different resistor configurations, because this configurations of resistance, yes. Oh, my camera has only 27%. Yeah. Banana leads. No, I'm not that experienced. So yeah, every single one of these is a different, like, kind of resistance thing because of that. Oh, it is an experiment. No, I meant like. This, yes. No, this is just a test book. I meant a list of them. Series in parallel. This one, yes. Series. Alright, we'll have to read this entire thing. Because it's important. Yeah, I feel like we should give this a rest. Because this is, well, a mess. Now let's just have fun with the resistor. In fact, you can actually crush this entire thing with just this. Because there's no resistance and it's really bad for the circuit. This is bad. Alright. But if you have a single diode here, then there is resistance, and this diode is actually using energy, and so it's good for the circuit. Fun fact to make it. Is this diode enough? I feel like this diode might be a bit too dim for this, and also for some reason. Oh, never mind, this is not dim, it actually lights up. There we go. In camera, it's way brighter. I feel like it's emitting UV light mostly. It seems like, because you have to understand, in real life it is way dimmer than that. On camera it's really bright, but in real life it's dim. 31 milliamperes. Yes, so that also makes no sense. Wait, how many amperes though? 31 milliamperes as an input or output? That's important. It's actually very interesting. Which one is brighter on camera? This one, yeah, it is correct. That is brighter, but no, yeah. Oh, the blue one's really dim now. That's fun. Electricity, alright. Between the plus and diode. Dang it. I have no idea what's off here. The energy loss should be much higher than it actually is, and I just don't understand. Because the power loss should be huge on this, but it's not. Oh, maybe this is the output. Oh wait, let's calculate for the output actually. Okay, this is the output. Oh wait, why haven't I filled that? Invalid input. Shut it. I meant the numbers obviously only. There we go. This times 0.022 times 100 gives us 0.048. That's incorrect. Yeah, kind of 0.048. It is incorrect. If we multiply this by 100, then we are kind of in the... this by 10, then we are in the area. Oh, maybe you are right, actually. That would make sense. A lot. Bob, I need you for a second. That actually is smart. Very smart. Yeah. And I don't think you are wrong. I think you are very much right. Because now that I think about it, it feels obvious. Now that you mentioned it. Yeah, that's actually very smart. See, that's why I feel like you should. That's why I feel like you should be here. This is the exact thing why I need you here. All right, milliamperes. Let's see. Zero. Ooh, yes. This is good looking. Still zero. That's bad looking. That's a bit worse. I feel like I don't feel as hot about it now. Let's try voltage. Millivolts. I don't feel as hot about it now, but come on. Does that mean that millivolts are too low? Hopefully. Oh! Boy, did you see that 2 for a second there? That was good news. Where did it go? Don't come back, please. What's happening to that 2 over there? It appears sometimes. Maybe something isn't plugged in correctly. That would be very funny. Alright, everything plugged in. Now, please walk. 2, okay. This is, wow, that's all over the place. 2391. Yes, that's better. That is 2391. Oh, Tefta. Oh, yes. It's nice to have someone like that. I can only measure amperage in this way. Okay, let me. But wait, let me actually. Let me measure it all the ways. I feel like let me. Okay. So this will be the alternative, which means 391. I'll just measure all the ways, check on which one works, and that would be the way to do it then for me. This one's way less stable this way, which I don't really like that much. Because did it break? I had a crack. I don't know. That's not good. No cracks. No cracks allowed, guys. No cracks. No cracking like that. So we know we get the good stuff. When your electric stuff starts cracking, then that means good. Okay, that's good. 0.01. That means there is something there. We get 22 amperes. Okay, so we get the same results here. All right. So for amperage, it doesn't really matter. To look it up. Yeah. So yeah. I feel you right now very much because. Okay, so this would be a voltage. Amperage doesn't matter. So for amperage, it doesn't matter where we measure. For voltage, we should measure the entire circuit. Now, let's try the output power. Let's try to calculate the output power again, but this time with this. Then we get 2.391 times 0.022. We get 0.50. That's much better, because now if we take this, if this is the thing, then what we get is we lose 500 watts. That's the loss. And the ground. Yeah. So for voltage it apparently doesn't. Well, for voltage it matters. For amperage it doesn't. Diode and ground. Yeah. Yeah. So okay. So I have to break the circuit for voltage. Good to know. I'm glad I learned it whilst experimenting with a simple, the simplest circuit in existence, and not with something complex, because then I would die before I get to it. Now all we need to do is we need to get the power loss. We need to find the equation that finds the power loss that will be equal to 0.5, so half a watt. Alright, power loss equation. Power loss in the circuit equation. I feel like I should just read it. Power loss. Mission line, power loss of a circuit is equal. Okay, this is the graphic I use, so this could be very much convenient. Power current times E as voltage. Wait, E as voltage? I've never seen that before. Wait, microamperes? What? Alright. Operating power. Yeah, okay. Power loss. Circuit. This one isn't loading, is it? That's the one that I actually need. Oh, it is. Great. Line resistance in ohms, electric current in amperes, electric voltage in volts. We could use also the voltage equation, which is voltage squared divided by resistance. So let's try it. Voltage squared, we would get a totally different thing, wouldn't we? Yeah, this is also not correct, but we got the kind of similar, kind of almost the same thing, but it's incorrect because we can start with 550 watts. So with this power loss, we would get in the end 500 milliwatts, and we don't get 500 milliwatts. We get way fewer watts. Maybe let's measure amperes again. I don't understand. What? I don't get it. I just don't. It's not adding up. It's 100 ohms, right? We did measure that. Okay. If it is 100 ohms, that's the odd. I don't know. At this point, I feel like this might be the thing that's been clicking. If it was 1,000 ohms, that's a different story. That would be actually close. That would make sense. But it's 100. How is that possible? Okay, let's calculate the resistance. based on these. Well, the voltage isn't changing at all. Yeah, the voltage across the resistor is up because... By the way, wait, something is off. The entire voltage of a circuit goes down. That means the... Okay, let me actually check the voltage across the resistor, because now you got me interested. It should be... Yeah, it should be up, in my case. It should very much be up, because that's what resistors do. They increase the voltage whilst lowering the amperage. But it's lower! That's fun! In what world, please tell me, is the voltage across the resistor, on the very resistor, over here, and amperage is not changing? No, amperage is down. And it's still going down. Why is the amperage falling? What's going on? Why is the amperage falling? I don't have it. It's not hooked up to a battery. It's hooked up to the outlet. Why is the amperage falling? What's going on? How? Wait. Anyone's got any answers for that? How is amperage falling? This entire circuit is hooked up to the outlet, so it's definitely not battery. I don't know. Maybe entire power grid is. What's going on? Wait, how about voltage now? Is voltage going up? Because that would be good. That would be very optimal. And that would also might explain the issue. Voltage is also going down! No, wait. No, it is going down. What? What? How? I mean, you are creating a capacitor from the meter. But how? I don't understand. It feels like... Here's the thing, the math is very much not adding up. And it's not even close. We are just missing half a watt. It's... Half a watt is somewhere flying in the air, acting as if it doesn't care. I don't understand. If we use the... Okay, power loss again. Should we consider minimize? Yeah, yep. Power device. Yep. When transferring via cables, for example. I don't think power loss actually... Power loss should, first of all, power loss on with this little with a resistor that's this small shouldn't really matter at all, but it does. We are just missing. Amperage is just falling. Okay. Amperage is reduced 10 times, which how? Okay, amperage being reduced 10 times is not as weird. What is very weird is amperage being reduced 10 times and voltage not increasing. That's what's weird. That's what's so bizarre. Bob, I'm gonna need your hands for a second. Alright. If if you just could hold on to these for me. Yes, the first one. There we go. And the second one. There we go. Why am I getting no voltage on this? Wait, let me just bring these closer together, plug this in correctly till the very end. It is till the very end. Now just get no voltage, which is suboptimal. Over here maybe. Oh, 2-4. We get 2-4 as an output. Maybe we just have... Wait, maybe... I feel like in this entire circuit we are starting with an insane resistance. Because if we count 2-4 as an output... Okay, let's try it without the resistor. How about that? Just no resistor in general. Just straight up. It is dumb. Yeah, I will give you that. It is very much dumb doing it this way. But let's try with no resistance and let's see the amperage. If the amperage is really low, that means that the breadboard itself has crazy high resistance, and because of that, nothing really, just nothing. Not a single thing. Not just no amperage or anything. Alright, let's try the diode method. Sorry, Bob. Thank you again for being here. Now, let's try the diode method, which basically means we'll connect the diode here, like so. And we'll measure it on diode. Okay, too high. That's bad news. Nope, this is normal. It's 200 and dropping. It doesn't make sense. Okay, it makes sense. The drop makes sense, kind of. It doesn't read that much, but kind of. It kind of makes sense. But the voltage not rising up, I don't get it. 0.6 milliwatts will consume dissipated. Yeah, there should. Yeah, that's the issue here. the power loss is insanely high in comparison to what it should be. It should be small, tiny, not that significant, but it's massive. It's eating up the entire circuit. Like if the difference between the starting voltage, right, and the ending one is an order of magnitude, then something is off. I dislike not knowing. Wow, this is hot. That's... Wait a second. Is this hot? Because if the diode is hot, then I think I know where the energy might be going. Right. I'll give it a second to see how much it will heat up. The diode was hot. Like, not warm, it was hot. Which means there's loss of energy, obviously. Well, that's a D, even loss of energy. Electrical to heat. It is hot. Oh my goodness. Resistor heating up way more than it should. The power reaching capacitors is somehow unexpected. So this might not be expecting the what if the power supply wasn't made for getting the power back in the almost the same. So the resistor, so this resistor just wasn't made for this. That's okay. Great, cool, great, sick, fun. To be fair, I did make a circuit which does nothing, so that would explain. But at the same time, it's half a watt really that much? I don't think like this. Let's try this side. This is a diode here, because we don't want to make the same mistake twice. There we go. Let's measure on the diode. It's not smart, but at the same time it's not too dumb for me. How many amperes actually? That's a good question first. Measuring on the diode. 200, but the diode breaks. Which makes sense actually. Will it break the other way? That does. So we cannot measure on the diode, unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Have to measure like this. There we go. Bob, come here, buddy. Come here. Hold on to this for me. Thank you. And this. Once again, we got the drop, the tenfold drop. Okay, so it's the power supply problem then. power supply isn't expecting to get the entire thing back, and because of that it's just... Okay. Glad to know then. If we don't use the thing, then the power supply will eat 10%, 90% of all the energy we have. Cool. Which means I'll have to find a different way to power this, because that's, yeah, 24 milliamperes. In comparison to the, on the diode, 240. Actually, maybe not. I hate not knowing stuff, damn it. Oh, it feels so upsetting. Because the math is not adding up on this. Triple checked. No, one, you added 1 0 too many. There. Should we... Actually, no, wait, you added 2 zeros too many. Yeah. It's this. Yeah, on the diode is 0.23 and over here it's, and as the output is 0.023. I give up. The whole shebang. Yes, this. Don't care. Measuring resistance. The resistor, yep. Measuring voltage looks like this. So in between the thing. So yeah, on the diode, yes, that's how we measure voltage. Good. Measuring current is like this. You have to break the circuit. Yes. So for the current you do have to break. It's like this. That would be a good way for me to measure current. Let's try it. Oh, it's off, yeah. Whoops. No, the start, yeah, so the circuit is... Okay, Bob, fine. Fine, let's get Bob involved. I didn't want to get Bob involved, but let's get Bob involved. It is 250. And after it passes through anything, it gets reduced 10 times. So that's the issue. Input is 0.23 and the output is crazy. Well, I guess I'll just have to finish the stream and go learn some more stuff when it comes to electricity. Do some notes and stuff like that. Alright, cool. Alright. We've been doing this stream for 2 hours. I have to go. I'll first of all do some shorts, second of all finish the backstage video, get everything ready for the next... Actually, let me check my calendar. Let me also turn off this. So, there we go. Beautiful. 17%. Oof, I really drained my camera here. Well, it's fine, I don't have any recording plan for the day anyway. I would really love to get like 4 days ahead of my schedule, because then I could focus on doing things like these in the free time, and you know, maybe bust all my components was cool. Yeah, for hopefully tomorrow or in 2 days, something like that, then I'll do another electricity stream. Give me a second, let me just turn off the light in my room. I had a massive light on because the camera, you know, it's... Even after I reduced the ISO and the shutter speed, it was still a bit dark. Okay, yeah, my desk right now is like a complete mess, so I'll have to clean up too. Let me check my calendar, how many things I have to do to get a bit of free time. There we go. Google Calendar. So, I'd like to get I think a week in advance. That would be nice. Which would mean, well, 1 video, these 2 videos, that's doable. I could do that in 3 days. These I can do in a single day. How many more shorts? Well, 1 short making, yeah. Actually, yeah, it's not that hard to make everything to do for next week. Yeah, so I feel like I'll just go do shorts, finish the backstage video, because today it's going up on Patreon. And next week it will be up on the channel. Finish the video for the 10th. And then I'm off to study electricity. So for now, that'll be it. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Next time I'll be more prepared, and next time live stream will hopefully be cooler. And for now, that'll be it. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.